Hey guys, how's it going? This is Chris Chen with Project Lifecoach. Today we are going to be cleaning my room, Marie Kondo style, using the KonMari method. So at Project Lifecoach, we're really about doing stuff and showing you in action. And right now I'm kind of nervous because, of course, cleaning and tidying your room is a really laborious and long process. One of the most annoying things about cleaning your room is you clean it and then after a while it becomes, messy again. Basically, this method requires you to discard, basically throw out or donate like half or 75% of your belongings, and then use a really methodical step-by-step method of clothes, books, documents, and miscellaneous items, and lastly, sentimental items. So step one is to pile all your stuff on the floor, and this pertains to the category of clothes. The reason we're doing this is so that you can really see how many clothes you really have. This includes all types of clothes, winter, summer, everything. Okay, so I just organized and took out all my stuff. So now the next step, after getting it all out, is to now decide whether I will discard it or whether I will keep it. And the rule of thumb is you keep only the items that spark joy, items which you absolutely love and make you, really happy. Okay, so I finished sorting most of my clothes, but I still have a lot to go. So currently I'm at the part where I'm loading stuff inside. I have some stuff loaded in already. And I'm folding the clothes so they stand vertically, and it's crazy. I didn't think it actually works. I guess clothes do stand vertically even on their own. So in the book, what you're supposed to do is not let other people see you cleaning. What is going on right now is my mom came in and she looked through my bags, and then she's taking stuff out and making me keep it, just like the book said would happen. So basically what people usually do is they have black plastic bags which cover everything up so you can't see inside, and you tie it up. I had brown paper bags so you can still kind of see what's inside. I recommend that when you guys are doing this to cover things up and just take it out to the trash yourself. So just finished day one. Day two, books. Got my bookshelf behind me. So we're not just doing books here. We got books behind me, we got books over there, in the other room. So we're going to be doing everything at the same time, category by category. Okay, one tip, if you have any sentimental items, any books that were gifts or just sentimental books like sketchbooks, diaries, save that for the sentimental section. They are hard to get rid of and decide. Don't bog yourself down with hard stuff, do the easy stuff first. The reason why I bring all the books from every location and put them in one room is so I can see exactly how many books I have. Once you gather everything together, then you finally realize, wow, I have a shit ton of books. I have a ton of belongings. When you are sorting these books later, the criteria is going to be, does it bring you joy? You just touch the book and see if it sparks joy. You don't read the book because it clouds your judgment, and you don't think logical questions like, will I read this book? It's a really emotional and gut feeling decision, and that's really different from typical cleaning solutions out there. Okay, my next step is to discard. Alright, make sure I discard everything I need to or donate before I start arranging things on my bookshelf. Follow this order very specifically so it's really efficient. So my biggest nightmare when organizing stuff is that you don't finish by nighttime and you don't have a place to sleep. My room right now, I'm about to sleep, my room's still messy. Working with books has turned out to be a little bit harder than I thought. Books are very heavy. They must fit into heavy-duty boxes that are plastic, unlike clothes, which you can just use garbage bags or paper bags. Yeah, so books are harder than I thought. So right now I'm doing documents. I'm quite tired. So it's been like a week since I took the break from doing this because it's so exhausting. Anyways, step one is to take everything out. Get all your documents on the floor, alright, in a pile. Okay, so that's pretty simple, easy to do. Next, I sort them. Do I want them or do I no longer need them? And basically the rule of thumb for Marie Kondo actually recommends getting rid of all of them. However, I think about it logically. Is this obsolete? Do I no longer need it? Or do I still need it and I want to keep it? I only got rid of maybe like 25% of my documents, and that's like maybe credit card accounts that are closed and stuff like that, or things I no longer need. So yeah, it's pretty straightforward. When I'm sorting them, discarding them is pretty easy because it's not emotional. Yeah, and then I just put them back in, sort them, organize, categorize them. Simple, easy, done. One thing I want to add is Marie Kondo suggests do everything at once. Sometimes I feel like do micro categories so it's easier to get things done and do it all in one take. Okay, so today I am doing miscellaneous items. Specifically, I'm targeting my art supplies. Well, I have a lot of this stuff. So first, I'm taking everything out, step one, as usual. And after I took everything out, then I start organizing everything. I make sure everything goes through my hands and I kind of feel if it sparks joy. I kind of think about it if I will use it, or do I discard it. So yeah, it's pretty time consuming. One thing Marie Kondo does talk about is if you have like boxes or manuals of electronic items, she recommends you just keep the warranties. You can throw away all user manuals because you can find them online. And yeah, so it's pretty smart because you really can. Warranties usually last about 1 year, so keep them in one folder. After 1 year's over, then you're good.
We're 1,000 miles from comfort. We have traveled land and sea. But as long as you are with me, there's no place I'd rather be.
Hey guys, how's it going? So today I'm working on my garage and on my bathroom. And yeah, it's same thing as always. First step is to take everything out, and afterwards you start sorting. Some interesting things I came across was a tennis racket that was in good condition, but the grip was kind of like worn out and stuff, and I took it out and I decided to put it in my car and I would re-grip it, make it like good as new before I would donate it. This way when the racket goes out, like other people will want it more. It's like loving the items. And you see here I'm also sorting a bunch of artwork, and I'm throwing them away even though it looks good, because I have so much, right? I can't keep everything. I make sure to tell the artwork, thank you for your service. Every time I throw something away, I sincerely hold the object in my hand and say, thank you for your service. Because the purpose was for me to learn while creating the artwork, and now it's already happened, it's time for me to let it go. Yeah, so as for my bathroom, again, just taking everything out, and it's tempting to start organizing early on before you finish discarding, but I find it easier to just be disciplined and just take things one step at a time. Although if you have to, organize, whatever, just do what you think is right. And I think what I learned when I was organizing the bathroom was I organize things visually, not just by category, but what looks good. Marie Kondo, when she's organizing clothes, she says she puts, the darkest stuff on the left and the lightest stuff on the right. And I did the same thing. I put the tallest stuff on the left and the shortest stuff on the right. I think it looks good. Yeah, basically. So yeah, I make things visually appealing, and that's something new because I used to organize things by function and category. Okay, that's about it with miscellaneous items. On to sentimental next. So here I am doing sentimental items. The first part is pretty easy. I take out everything, which only takes me a couple minutes. Sorting everything is probably going to be a little bit tougher though, because the items will be sentimental. I think it's really important to slow down and take time to reflect. The editing part and slowing down is just as important as the doing it. For some reason, when I'm looking at my sketchbooks that are really nice, I can see that it took a lot of time to just document and record things. Like, oh hell yes, this is so awesome, I love this. And that's when you know to keep it. And sometimes you have like, hell no, you've kept something even though you don't really like it, but you didn't want to throw it away. So definitely throw it away. And then there's stuff in the middle where like you don't really want to throw it away, but you don't really want to keep it. And it's like you just don't want to face your problems. Honestly, a lot of these things, you're supposed to only keep things that you say hell yes to. And there's things that I've kept that I guess I'm afraid of losing it. And I don't know, maybe when I'm ready, I will throw it away and discard it. But as of now, I'll just do my best. But yeah, definitely you might be facing these obstacles too when you're cleaning your sentimental items. I'm here to present you not just theory, but hey, when you're doing it, this is what you're gonna face. And I want to be real with you guys. And yeah. And this process of cleaning out all these sentimental items, it's been really fun. I had a great time. Like, it's a really interesting and memorable interesting experience because I'm kind of getting to relive all these memories. And if I didn't have this motivation to clean things up, I may have never gotten to have the thrill and the pleasure to look at these sentimental items again. Do I really like this, or do I not really like this? And when you're about to lose something, that's when you really know whether or not it means something to you. So as you can see here, I'm pretty freaking tired, Like, yeah, I've taken on a lot. But from my experience, it seems like the last 5%, the polish, is very, very important to have that gratifying effect. The feeling of polish, of dotting the I's and the T, crossing the T's and stuff like that, it gives you the feeling like you really accomplished something. And it seems like what Marie Kondo is trying to teach is to really have a solid finish, a really rounded finish and polish. I think that's the lesson I'm learning here. Okay, so what did you guys think? I'll be honest, I'm super tired right now. I'm glad it's finally over. Here are some before and after pictures. Come check it out. You'll notice that some of the really subtle difference, you can hardly tell there's any change from a superficial level. But really underneath all of that stuff, I think there's a difference. Of course, there's some things that is totally different. I totally emptied out the drawers, especially stuff I don't need or no longer use. Right now, I think it's the best method out there just because it's the only method that I know exists. I can totally see a couple years down the line, people doing a lot of different variations of the KonMari method, probably evolutions of it. But as of right now, I think this was a really great tool, really great learning experience. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video. My name is Chris with Project Lifecoach. Right now, we're still a really young YouTube channel, 20 subscribers on YouTube and maybe 50 likes on Facebook. So if you think that this content is cool and you want to see more, please share with your friends, comment, like, let us know what you think. Project Lifecoach is about experimenting, it's about learning, it's about really doing and taking action. And if that's the kind of stuff you want to watch, welcome.